How does World Aquatics impact Olympic swimming rules? Imagine watching a swimming race and wondering how the rules are made and kept fair across the world. Well, a big part of that is thanks to World Aquatics. Formerly called the Fédération Internationale de Natation, or FINA, this organization is in charge of setting the rules for competitive swimming at the Olympics. They make sure every swimmer follows the same standards no matter where they come from. World Aquatics creates detailed rules about how swimmers should perform each stroke, like freestyle, backstroke, breaststroke, and butterfly. They specify how a start must be made, how turns are executed, and how finishes are judged. For example, in butterfly and breaststroke, there are strict rules about how the arms and legs move. They also set the size and design of swimwear to prevent any suit from giving an unfair advantage. The organization regularly reviews these rules to keep the sport fair and safe. If a swimmer breaks a rule, officials decide whether they are disqualified based on these guidelines. For instance, underwater phases after starts and turns are carefully regulated. Swimmers can only stay underwater for a certain distance before surfacing, which is usually 15 meters. If they go beyond that, they risk disqualification. World Aquatics also controls who can compete in the Olympics. They set rules about how many athletes each country can send and what makes an athlete eligible to compete. They also determine the process for changing nationalities, making it easier for young swimmers to switch countries under certain conditions. Another big role is deciding which events are part of the Olympic program. They add new races or change existing ones. For example, the inclusion of the 50-meter sprint in strokes like butterfly and breaststroke was a decision made by World Aquatics to reflect modern competitive trends. Swimwear standards are also under their control. They approve or ban certain suits to make sure no swimmer gets an unfair technological edge. This helps keep the competition honest and records meaningful. During the Olympics, officials follow World Aquatics rules strictly. If there's a dispute or a questionable turn or finish, officials consult these rules to make fair decisions. Sometimes, after observing competitions, they clarify or update rules to prevent confusion in future races. In short, World Aquatics influences Olympic swimming by setting the technical rules, determining who can compete, updating the event list, regulating swimwear, and guiding officials. All these efforts help keep Olympic swimming fair, consistent, and exciting for everyone watching.